How many years since you worked here with Skyhooks?
Well, I don't know, I lost track. I mean, I've been with Shirl's neighbourhood now for, what, 4 years? 4 years in March. I'm not quite sure. I think I'd have to look up live minute and see the last time we were here.
It was about 79 you split, wasn't it?
Yeah, somewhere at Christmas of 79.
Do you miss that?
What, the band?
The rock and roll, on the road touring thing?
No, not really. I mean, from that side, it took me a year to leave anyway, so I had plenty of time to think about it, and I mean, moving into the era I have, it's worked out really well. I mean, it's nice to know you're home and you can plan your own life for a change instead of not knowing what you're doing, where you're going, which jobs you're working until the day before you leave. It's a little bit different on the TV side.
What else do you do outside of the telly? Is telly the only thing you are now doing other than surfing, or is there another business?
No, I mean, basically, Shirl's neighbourhood takes up most of my time, 3/4 of my time. I also do the draw for Super 66, which is Tats Lotto Super 66 down in Melbourne, just on Saturday night, which is just the live draw for 5 minutes. I also do blue light discos at different random times, but basically the TV show takes up most of my time.
We know where Freddie is, we know where Red is. Where's Bongo?
Bongo? I think Bongo's still working at his record shop in South Melbourne. He's got a little record outlet shop that he's had for ages. He's actually knocked up some office blocks, a little courtyard shopping complex himself behind his shop. So he's probably trying to rent it these times of crisis.
Yeah, with Hooked on Hooks, I mean, there is no time of crisis because it's doing really well. Is that beneficial to you, or is it purely to the guy that wrote the song?
Well, I mean, Greg, as the songwriter, will always make more than the artists that perform on it. Oh, it's beneficial to me if it sells a lot, yeah. Right. It's beneficial to all of us. We all get a
Well, it's selling
percentage.
well, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't particularly like it myself.
Why not?
I don't know, it's funny. The one thing I do like is they're playing it at the speed I wish we had played it back in the 70s, but no, it's a bit strange.
Yeah. Okay, away from that, you know, when we get letters requesting things, we have a request segment at this moment, and Kiss, Duran Duran and Skyhooks are the three that we get the most letters for.
See, we'd be the straightest out of that bunch, wouldn't we?
Yeah, well, a little older too, I suppose. But does that thrill you to think that, you know, the fans have hung on till today? I mean, and I get letters like, Skyhooks are going to get back together, we want more Skyhooks on your show, that sort of thing. You know, they're very adamant.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I've been really fortunate, Donny. I mean, there's a lot of musos and dedicated musicians in rock and roll bands and stuff, much more dedicated than I'd ever be. I mean, I've been fortunate to be dragged off the coast at Phillip Island, put in a rock and roll band, have a #1 album, the biggest selling in the country for, you know, I think till date now, and I'm not quite sure how Men at Work are doing, but it's been really lucky for me. So I mean, from that side, it's a thrill that they still want you to come back and do. I mean, I'd like to do something too. It's a case of when things are right and the time's right, you know.
When is the time going to be right, and when will things be right?
Well, #1, you know, you've got to sort out the finances, Donny. No, it's a case of, I didn't do it specifically when they had the Mushroom Evolution concert because...
Which was here at the Myer Music Bowl.
It wasn't specifically money, it was that on the occasion that we were going to be performing with something like 20 or 15 other bands. I didn't particularly feel like playing to the public for only 4 songs. I didn't think that was right, and I think if they wanted to come back, they'd expect you to play more than that. Plus I figure if it's going to happen, I figure we should be doing it for ourselves as well, for the people who want to see us. And I mean, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to work my little backside off and do it right. I'm sure the rest of the guys will want to do it right too. So until such time as it's convenient for Freddie, because he's in the Bushwhackers, so we've got to work in conjunction with him. Also with Red, with his...
Red's working up and down.
Right. So, I mean, you've got 5 individuals now. It's not a band as such. So you've got to work in with the work schedules of everybody, so you're not stepping on anyone's toes.
Just say yes or no. Will it happen one day?
Oh, I don't know.
Thanks very much.
We'll have a look. It will.
Good.
But don't quote me on that.
Hooked